Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
So, in some nation SummerSlam, um, I'm gonna just rank my favorite matches of the night, starting from bottom to top. The worst match of the night, in my personal opinion, one that I'm pretty sure got cut due to time, and also I felt like the payoff was not there at all because Sammy won at the end. Um, the ending sequence, it was very dull. It lacked. It was a bit of a letdown after the first two matches that had occurred earlier, that I honestly thought were great matches to start off the night, right? So because of that, because of all those factors, the ending sequence, and now I honestly just think Karrion Kross is going to be sent into obscurity, and Sammy's going to go on his path to try to become a world heavyweight champion. Um, it just a lot of factors, that all those factors leading into it, is why Karrion Kross for Sami Zayn was the worst match of the night, in my honest opinion. Then the fifth best match of the night, or the fifth match that I have ranked, is the
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Honestly, Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton, even though I think it was still leaps and bounds better than the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross fight or match. The reason behind that is because both ladies looked really good. Jade Cargill, she didn't botch any of her spots. She hit everything. The only thing that I would call out was when she hit her finisher. You could clearly see she's the one that placed Tiffany Stratton's foot on the rope. Other than that, she looked phenomenal, and if she can consistently perform to the level that she performed to today, WWE in no time will put the title on her, and she will be one of the faces of the company representing. The reason why I thought it made sense for Tiffany to retain was because Tiffany, with the world title, has been phenomenal. She is currently the longest reigning champion in the WWE right now. And honestly, like each time she performs, it is definitely Tiffy time. She puts on a show and she is stellar. That is Even though I have this match ranked tonight as the fifth best match of the night, I still have to say it was leaps and bounds better than the Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross fight. Then the fourth best match of the night would have to be the Jelly Roll, Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Just because of all the events that transpired in the match, I honestly didn't think it was going to be entertaining. I honestly said while I was watching the match that I would have preferred to press the fast forward button 2 times speed, just because I felt like it wasn't going to live up to the billing. But because that match got a lot more time than the Karrion Kross Sami Zayn match, the spots that were hit were phenomenal. Jelly Roll sold like a motherfucker. Even though some of his overacting kind of annoyed me a little bit, he still performed. He did a phenomenal job of performing tonight. And honestly, always looks fucking phenomenal. Drew McIntyre, he's a pro's pro. Logan Paul, for all as much as I do not like him in the WWE, and he is most definitely an outsider. He is talented as fuck. He is an outsider, and it works. He works. There's a reason why they keep going to him. There's a reason why they've signed him. Logan Paul in the WWE works, and yeah, like that spot where Logan actually jumped on Jelly Roll through the table, fucking beautiful. He sold that beautifully, and although they lost and Drew and Logan went over, I thought it was still a pretty decent match. That's why I have it listed above the Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton match, even though I do think, in hindsight, yeah, in hindsight, the only reason why I think the match between Jelly Roll and with the tag team match with Jelly Roll and Randy ranks higher is just because of the time and the spots that they had in that match, which was very entertaining. The third best match of the night has to be the World Heavyweight title fight between CM Punk and Gunther. They went hard. It was a very technical match, very technical. Punk was working Gunther's arms. Gunther was hitting his chops. They were both hitting the spots that they usually hit, and they were doing it in a very good, very well produced manner. At the end, the ending sequence when Punk pulls Gunther's leg, and then Gunther falls down on the table. He goes under the table. He blades a little bit so he can start bleeding. Goes back into the ring. And then we see the ending sequence where Punk ultimately wins the match against Gunther, and we just get that long pause right there. And that's when we hear Seth's music hit. After Punk wins, he comes out and he cashes in. Seth is fine. By all intents and purposes, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is okay. If anything, I think that match between LA Knight, it was just like either he legitimately got hurt and it wasn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be, or it was just a planned out spot. They sold it like it was heaven and earth, like a red fucking herring, and Seth went away, waited for SummerSlam to come, waited for Punk to go over, and came back and cashed it in, which was a beautiful, beautiful way to execute it by WWE. So, in my honest opinion, that's part of the reason why, even though the Seth Rollins aspect happened after the match, I'm incorporating it into this match and just making it one big conglomerate, and that is the reason why the main event was the third best match of the night. Second best match of the night was the opener between Roman and Jey Uso defeating Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. The spots in that match, I felt like the crowd was dead when it started off because it was the first match of the night. Jay comes out. He's trying to get the crowd hyped. They weren't as hyped as I'm used to seeing them on Monday Night Raw when he comes out. But by the end of it, everybody was eating. Roman looked really good. He made Braun Breaker look amazing. He hit a spear on Braun through the barricade, and then he took a spear from Braun inside the ring when he pushed Jay out of the way, and he sold it like $1,000,000. Like, he got split into two. And then obviously for the final sequence, Jay throws Braun Breaker out, does some offense on Bronson Reed to get him down, hits the Uso splash, and you get that 1-2-3 where Roman basically does his job for Jey Uso, making him look good, making him go over even more, which is kind of funny because Jay has been a part of the company, has been a part of WWE, a full-time worker, much longer than Roman has. But now Roman, the way that they built him as a single superstar, longest WWE world title reign of like almost all time. I think it's all time, or second longest of all time. He is the tribal chief. But it was him basically building himself that ultimately got Jay over and into the position that he's in right now. And we'll see how long Jay is maintained on this spot, right? And then the best match of the night, in my personal, honest to God opinion, was the Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. It was very entertaining from beginning to end. The pacing was good. Roxanne Perez looked like $1,000,000. She has the talent that is needed. That's why they brought her up to the main roster. Raquel Rodriguez looks phenomenal. She's done an amazing job with Liv Morgan, and in the absence of Liv Morgan, maintaining those titles and giving it prestige. Once they put the title on Roxanne Perez, she did a good job carrying the weight that was basically left behind by Liv Morgan. And then the Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair's the not friends, right? The not friends winning the championship I called it. I thought they were gonna win based on how they came out. You could see their faces a little bit. I think the Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez like wanted to win. They thought they were gonna be booked to win, and then once they pulled the trigger in the back, they pulled the trigger in the back, right? Gorilla Position pulls the trigger, and realistically, the ending sequence, I loved it because Alexa comes in to try to defend and help Charlotte, but Roxanne moves out of the way. Alexa catches Charlotte flush. Basically, Alexa like is able to fight everybody off, or actually no, Alexa is thrown out of the ring. Raquel and Roxanne hit their finisher on Charlotte. Then Alexa saves the fucking pinfall, drags Charlotte to the corner, tags herself in, puts her, I think throws Raquel Rodriguez out of the ring, puts a level of offense on, some offense on Cora Jade, or not Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez. Then she gets her into position for Sister Abigail. She looks back and sees Charlotte right in the corner. It looks like Charlotte might turn on Alexa, but then in fact, Charlotte saves Alexa, fucking hits Raquel Rodriguez, Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3, new tag team champions. From beginning to end, the sequences, and that sequence ultimately is why I think the ending from beginning to end, the action-packed sequence of the entire match is why the WWE Women's Tag Team title match was the match of the night for me. And that's about it. That actually sums up my entire watch party for WWE SummerSlam Night 1. We'll be back tomorrow for WWE SummerSlam Night 2, Sunday, where we get, for the main event, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, where Cody might potentially turn heel. Biggest headline, I guess, of the night is going to be Seth Rollins coming back and winning the WWE World Heavyweight title off CM Punk, who beat Gunther for the title cleanly. And Seth is fine. If anything, Seth is going to be defending that title, and I ultimately think Survivor Series or Royal Rumble will be Seth, CM Punk, and Gunther. And then for Mania, we're going to get Braun Breaker versus Seth, or we're going to get a triple threat match between Seth, CM Punk, and Braun. I think Braun is going to be put into that position. And yeah, guys, with that being said, thank you for watching this live stream with your host, King N.P.V. Yeah, no, that's me, baby. Always remember, desire is power. If you desire to be great, you have the power to be great. Thank you for watching this live stream. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next time. Yep. And
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.